Hey friends and woo lovers, it is Lee here from straightwoo.com. Wanted to have a quick chat about what I'm going to do on Patreon and why I would love for you to join me, including some very embarrassing family stories, as you do, to give you an idea of where I'm headed with all this. And also then you can know clearly what you're asking for more of when you put your money behind my business. Um, bit of a family myth, this one. I can't believe I'm going to tell this. So, um, When I was in about third grade, my mom said that I brought home the results of this like civics test. And it was a test where you had to answer questions like, would you rather be beautiful or smart? Would you rather be popular or successful or good in school? Things like that. And she said slowly that she was like reading the results and feeling like, I may be getting through to this kid because I'm like double Aries, four planets in Scorpio, so kind of hard little nut to crack sometimes. But she was feeling like, oh yeah, great, it's finally working. Um, until she got to the last question, which was, would you rather have 1,000 friends or $1,000? To which I had, did in my little 8-year-old pencil, 1,000 friends. And she was like, oh, heart explode, like ultimate mom moment, real point of success. It's working. Until she saw I had drawn a little arrow going to the back of the sheet wherein I had written, and then I would borrow $1 from each one. So I feel like joining Patreon is just making good on my third grade promise to have lots of friends and borrow a couple bucks from each one. A. B, something, this is ultra embarrassing. This is not even a story. It's just the kind of stuff that usually stays within the confines of family time, but again, I'm going to share it. My dad, who is a real character, um, when he would come in and we were kids, and I don't know, he would see us doing anything like, like struggling to pour the juice or like, I can't get the door open or something, he would use this voice and this one phrase, and he would always come up and he'd say, you look like you need the help of a friend. Hi, friend. We're from the South, so it's kind of also a play on, I don't know what, kind of something Southern and like, I don't know, Baptistish or something like that. Hi, friend. So basically, hi, friend, I need the help of friends because my life has changed a lot in the last year. I got divorced, which meant my financial situation has drastically changed and not so much for the better. I moved country. I've started to have to work part-time jobs again to support myself and to supplement the amount of business money that I have coming in from my business, which means that I've also have had a little bit less time to run Straight Woo and to put as much creative time and energy into it as I would have liked. All of that said, I still feel really grateful for everything that I've experienced in my business. I've been doing great writing for Astrology.com over the last year. My moon cycles course has been a real success, and I have plans to zhuzh that up in quite a number of ways, and lots of things that I want to do and create, including but not limited to um, a course on Lilith, which I feel really passionate about. Courses and downloads next year about the asteroids, the asteroid goddesses, their mythological stories, what they mean in your chart. Um, this year, I do want to do a Venus retrograde download, kind of like a webinar stroke download thing. I want to do a download on 2019, the astrology. So for folks that aren't able to pay for the full price of a reading, there's something else that they can do to get involved in my work. So basically, I'm hoping just to do some of this stuff with your support on Patreon. I've loved being paid to write for other websites, and that's been fun and very validating for me. But I'd rather turn my attentions back to running Straight Woo and running it with and for the people that get me and get my work and appreciate it and feel some resonance with it, or um, I feel hugely grateful that I get lots of messages from people saying that my work has somehow touched them, or that it's held meaning for them at different times in their lives, and it really, really means a lot to me. And I'm just hoping that some of those people, some of those folks, if you can, if you can't, I understand, but that we can kind of do this stuff together, essentially. Hi, friend. I'm hoping I can find a few of you that have $1 in your pocket. That's okay for me. I've been on that path for about 30 years, I guess, supposedly. so that's really it. I just want to create more stuff. I want to turn my attentions back to straight woo in the next year to 18 months. I would love to be doing this full time again. Um, and I see my trajectory as heading towards doing things like writing a book, having an astrology one-on-one 101 course, and things that are much more comprehensive. But there's quite a lot of tarmac between where I am right now and where that stuff will hopefully lead me in a few years' time. And I don't think it's not saccharine in the least, I think, to say that I won't get there without you guys. If it wasn't for my clients, for my readers, for the people that share my work, for the people that talk about to other people, I wouldn't be where I am now, most certainly. Um, and for that, I'm really super grateful for everything that I've had happen in my business and the people that have been along for the ride with it. So I'm just asking, stay on the ride. Let's go further. That's all. You can ask me anything you want, as always, on message or anything. I hope that everything below is really clear about what I'm going to do and the goals that I've got set up. Um, yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for anybody that decides to chip in and be a part of this. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Lots of love. Bye.